Hi again, everyone. It's still February 28th. It's 2:07 p.m. now here in Chicago. I'm gonna do one more video. This one, I haven't fallen asleep yet. I got to see Rigo's fight. I actually also got to see Ancajas, his fight versus Martinez. And yeah, he got Ancajas, in my opinion, did get beat. And I got to see Rigo versus something Labios. I forgot his name. Something Labios. But yeah, Rigo versus his opponent. I got to see it. Um, Rigo, if you're like, if you're really following how he handled that fight from a technical standpoint, and his movement in many of the rounds, I could see where technically Rigo won that fight, but Rigo doesn't throw enough. And I think that Rigo is held to a much higher standard by judges, I think. Um, he's getting dropped by people nobody ever heard of. And even if that's just one round and he shouldn't be judged by it, it's just not a good look for Rigo. And he still has great movement, in my opinion, but it's like he lets the opponent just look busier and look like he wants it more, if that makes any sense. And I'm not saying any of those things should grant that other boxer the win, but that's just the ugly truth. These judges don't want to see that from Rigo. They want to see him throw more. And in Rigo's last couple of fights, his movement is great. And he clearly separates himself in terms of skill from his opponent. But that's not enough. You're also in there to throw punches, and he doesn't throw enough. That's my opinion. So I can definitely see where they gave it to the much younger guy who appeared to be much hungrier. Um, and then after the fight, I mean, don't get me wrong, you're supposed to, respect your opponent, and you're supposed to show good sportsmanship. But I feel like Rigo kind of overdoes the whole Filipino love thing. Is it just me? Like, he takes that whole Filipino love a little too far. Like, okay, you can shake hands, you can even give him a hug, but I don't know. I just noticed that with Rigo when he fights these Filipino fighters, it's almost borderlining on ass kissing. I hate to say it, but that's not important. It's just an observation I made, so ignore that. Rigo was so sure he won. Did you see that? Rigo just knew he won that fight. It's like, Rigo, have you not paid attention to how the judges score your fights? You're not doing enough, dude. Not for these judges. How can you be so sure you won that fight, Rigo, when you've seen what they've done to you in other fights? I don't get it. It's like he doesn't. People just don't want to rely on history. Rely on history. You should know. Like, that, like, come on, dude. I don't know. I just don't understand how he can, in the next fight, do the same damn thing and still be so sure he won. How many times do they have to show you? They want to see more out of you, or you get nothing. Like, I don't know. Rigo's tripping. But I, for the record, I, I feel like Rigo did enough to win, or at the very worst, a draw. But no, they're not having it. They're not having it with Rigo. He doesn't seem to understand that, though. But we all love Rigo, don't we? Yeah, but maybe it's maybe it's time to GO. So we're losing Rigo, Lara, Ortiz. They're all older. But we got Morel and Ugas. Um, I would like to see a few more Cubans come on the scene. But man, I hate to lose Lara and Rico and Ortiz. Especially Lara. I love Lara. But hey, it's not meant to last forever. Anyway, who said Lara's leaving? He might stick around a little longer. But yeah, thank you again for listening. I appreciate it. Oh, you know who I meant to salute earlier? Town Business and Sports. We were in his live the other day. We had such a good time. He called some guy a cricket looking nigga. It was so funny. Apparently somebody had, spread a lie on him saying that he worked with people he didn't work with. And Town Biz said that's what happens when you're a cricket looking nigga and don't know what you're talking about. I was on the floor. But salute to Town Biz. We had a good time in his live. That's all. Thank you for listening again, and have a good day, everyone.